See, not even you guys are tired of that video yet, are you?
Well, you know, the way you guys set up these shows, we don't actually have to watch the videos that you go to.
I saw it so many times, I went out and bought the record. Like
Thank you.
4 times.
Thank God for that. Shannon, how'd you choose the outfit for today? Well, you know, it's kind of a nice little white thing there. Who did you spring it off of?
Evan Dando.
It's all the rage.
It looked better on him.
Does it have any kind of special meaning for you to be at something like this? Are you enjoying it?
I mean, it's always nice to see this many people together, you know? I mean, Hank is bringing down the rain right now, isn't he?
It takes more than bullets to kill a man and more than rain to stop this festival. But while we wait the rain out, Kennedy spent Friday night here. Good luck for her. Let's take a look. Woo!
Kennedy here at Woodstock 94. Now, there were upwards of 250,000 people here, and the music has stopped. It's early in the morning. There's a film playing called Clerks, and everyone seems to be sleeping. Where do the reality biters go when the music is gone? Let's find out. Excuse me, what do you do when the music's not on? Good morning, America! Now remember, this is someone's home for 3 days. Surprise! Would you say your haircut is a Caesar do?
Yes, I guess so.
Hi, we're with the DEA. What do you make of that? Yeah, Advil. Advil. Well, I think it's about time to take some little housewarming gift, don't you? Hi, how are you? Hi, I brought you some pizza. Have some, there you go.
Eat this up.
Sir, what goes on after the music is done at Woodstock?
Try and get some sleep.
Little love making?
No.
Little cookie bacon?
No.
Little,
Get out of here, maybe.
excuse me,
But
what are you guys smoking?
cigarettes.
Okay. Now, Woodstock happens once every 25 years. Why are you asleep?
Why am I asleep? I'm not. I was, though, a minute ago.
Why aren't you at the rave party? Are you a fan of house music? Man, this place is dead. We tried waking people up. We're hearing the voice of God. I think it's time to go to the rave. What do you say about the rave? Taking the secret back roads here in order to get to the rave. Oh, we don't want to run over anyone. Wow, this is one of my favorite songs. It's Kennedy here, and we have definitely made it to the rave. I don't think they had a rave like this back in '69. I don't think they had the ambient music and the orb. Pardon me. I think I better dance now. Where'd you get that funky little suit there, mister?
I made it myself.
Are you circumcised?
No.
I can tell. Let's dance. So, does this whole rave thing bring out your feminine side?
What?
Woo! Is this better than Woodstock?
No! This is Woodstock!
Are you having a good time?
Yeah, man!
Are you glad you're staying up all night?
Yeah, man!
The sun has risen. The rave is over. We're here at Woodstock. What did you do last night?
Raved.
Right on. Rave on, babe. What'd you do?
I slept a bit.
All right, and a lot of people are still sleeping. We're here to wake them up. The night is over, but Woodstock has only just begun.
Hey, this is Ed Marquez. We're going to Sin City, man. We're going to Sin City. I just filled my pants, man. Woo! That was Rollins on stage live. Thank Thank you, Kennedy, for that nice little. You go sleep that off now, okay?
And news just then, it's raining here in Woodstock. Apparently, actually, there are 60-mile-an-hour winds coming from Albany, which is about 2 hours away from here. It really is raining, and every time it rains a little bit harder, people start to cheer. Don't ask me why. We actually have 2 umbrellas here, and we've collected quite a crowd. But everyone's still happy for some reason. But now we're going to go to a break, but stick around. There'll be loads more live stuff from Woodstock 94.
Live, Woodstock 94, it is pouring rain. Welcome back. Hundreds of people wandering around saying, "You ruined my Rice Krispie treats, man." That's Henry Rollins behind us. He's been cranking away for about 20 minutes. He's kicking some butt out there. Well, right now we have a video from a band that's going to be performing here tonight, actually. Stick around. Coming up right now, Salt and Pepper with What a Man. Oh, man.
That was Salt and Pepper, What a Man, What a Man. This is what a event. Actually, I'm here at Woodstock. Henry Rollins is on stage right now in the rain. It doesn't matter. Right now, what you can do is call your local cable operator and sign up for the pay-per-view concert. You can sit right there and be very, very dry.
Well, whether the stones show up or not, the rain has certainly showed up. And I don't know how the town is coping, but this is how they're coping here. It's really muddy. It's disgusting, I have to say. It's really pretty horrible. But they seem to be having a great time. So what can you say? This is Cracker, Get Off This.
That was Cracker, and I'm here at Woodstock 94. Henry Rollins is still on stage. It's raining. People are having a football game in the mud. It is absolutely hilarious what's going on. And up next on stage right after Henry will be Melissa Etheridge. And right now what I'd like to do is show you her hanging out with Chris a little earlier.
Chris Conley here in the interview tent with Melissa Etheridge. A lot of people out there today. They're saying 250,000.
Ooh.
Now, what's the biggest audience you've performed before to this point?
The March on Washington, I think there was about 750,000, but I only did one song. And it wasn't like I was doing my own thing. This will probably be the biggest audience that I've actually done a set for.
Do you have to do anything special to reach out to a crowd that big? You've got some obviously hard rocking material. Your single, the one that's been a big hit, is a little softer. What will you emphasize as you go out?
Yeah, my single will probably be about as soft as I get today. It's important to me to rock, but not to over scream, and it's important to, I'm going to try to talk to the audience, to try to make even the ones way in the back feel like I'm talking to them and they're part of it.
Very cool. Well, good luck on all fronts. Lots more interviews to come right here on Woodstock 94.
This is Ed Marquez. Melissa Etheridge, she's probably be up on stage within the next hour or so. So please stick around for that and a lot more interviews, music, and Woodstock mayhem. Woodstock 94 here on MTV. And what's with putting the Hispanic guy out in the rain, man? What's up with that? Hey, this is Ed Marquez. Welcome back to Woodstock 94. We got Henry Rollins on stage right now, the Rollins Band. Eric Niestis hosting the grind from the mud pit. All kinds of great stuff happening right now. But where's Juliet? Are you there, Juliet?
Yes, I'm here, Ed, and yeah, Henry Rollins is doing live. We're missing that. But look, we found on the floor, if this guy is out there, we found your wallet. I swear to God, there was no cash there when we found it, but we do have your driver's license. Now, I've got a guy here, Mike. Mike, come over here. This is Mike. Where are you from, Mike?
North Connecticut.
What are you doing? What do you call this activity here?
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. A different experience. A lot of fun.
But what exactly do you do?
Here, just hang out, have fun, amuse ourselves.
Do you have any mud up your nose?
Yeah, quite a bit from the nose, the eyes, ears, but this is fun. Make the best of what we got.
Okay, cool. Now, will you show me a little dive?
You want to see a dive?
Yeah, I want to see one.
You want people to activate? Yo! Let's get a good dive going for MTV! Don't worry about nothing!
Go!
Right now, what I want to do is talk to my sweet friend out there in the mosh mud pit, Juliet. Juliet, how's it going, sweetheart?
It's really loud here, Bill. I'm right in the middle of it.
Are you going to get in the mud, too?
Am I what?
Are you going to get in the mud, too?
No, in fact, that guy, Mike, you know, the guy I was interviewing, he tried to get me to go in the mud, and I wasn't having any of it.
Oh, come on. I just want to see you just a little muddy. Let's just get your feet muddy.
No, I got my legs muddy, though. We can pan down to that, but who wants to see my legs, quite frankly?
Well, thanks a lot, Juliet.
Okay.
We'll see you in a little while.
All right, Bill, bye.
All right, for all those out there, though, coming up, we got something really special. We're going to give away a Gibson guitar. I know those guys out there who love music and can play will love that. And we got more when we return with our coverage of Woodstock 94. Welcome back to Woodstock 94. I'm Bill Bellamy, and like I promised you earlier, we are to the guitar giveaway. It's not just any guitar. This is a Gibson Nighthawk 100th anniversary. Can you show it to him? Now that's a sweet guitar. I wish I knew how to play. Right now, well, who we have here are contestants. We have Beth. Say hello.
Hi.
And we also have Jeff.
Hey, hey.
Now, I hope you guys know your Woodstock trivia because I got some doozy questions for you. All right? Now, here's the rules. If you answer questions correctly, each advance. If one person does not answer, do we have a winner? Ready to go? Okay, you're first, Beth. What radical activist did Pete Townsend knock off stage with the aid of his guitar? Boom, 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 boom. What? Yes, that is correct. Correct answer. Next, for Jeff. What album did The Who perform in its entirety at the original Woodstock Festival? Boom, 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 boom. What? Yes! We keep going. That's great. You ready? Beth, what three bands, artists here at this weekend were here in '69? Let me repeat it again. What three bands or artists were here this weekend that were actually here in '69?
Carlos Santana, Joe Cocker, and hold on, I'm coming. Holy cow, I can't.
It's right there.
No, wait, it's right on my tip of my tongue. Okay, wait, Santana, Joe Cocker, and...
All right, we gotta go to the next one. This is a true or false. Woodstock '69 was Crosby, Stills, and Nash's first live performance. Let me do this again. Woodstock '69 was Crosby, Stills, and Nash's first live performance ever. Is that answer true or false?
False.
Correct. We have a winner right here. Jeff, congratulations, Beth. We love you anyway. Here is your brand new Gibson Nighthawk guitar. Anything you'd like to say out there to the wonderful people in Miami?
I want to say hi to Stacy, Stephanie, Sean, Daryl, Greg, and can't wait to get back to the beach in Miami, but Woodstock is a great time.
And right now I want to treat you to a video from Stone Temple Pilots. See you later.
Hey, this is Ed Marquez. Welcome back to Woodstock 94. I'm here with my brand new friends. What is your name?
Maria.
It's Maria and?
Nicole.
And they are survivors of the rain, right? I thought it stopped raining. Look, there's rain only on my shoulder right here. What band did you come here to specifically to see?
Probably Santana.
Carlos Santana, and you?
9 Inch Nails.
Carlos Santana and 9 Inch Nails. We decided to bring them up here to get them out of the rain, then suddenly the sun came out. Rollins made the sun came out. Okay, actually I'm getting a message from above because I don't have my earpiece in. Juliet, are you there? I love Juliet.
Ed, I'm here now. Listen up, this is for you. They just made an announcement from the stage that there is a major storm coming, and that if there is, you've got to put down all your flags, all your tall things like the platform that you're on, Ed, and you've got to get into the middle of the field and huddle together just in case there's lightning and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, as you can see, the crowd is still happy here, and we're going to go to a video. This is Warren G and Nate Dogg with Regulate.
Hey everybody, this is Ed Marquez. Welcome back to Woodstock 94. Look at this, man. The sun came out. I just had a big bowl of bean dip. I'm very happy. I'm looking for Juliet. Are you there? Juliet's over in Tent City. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here, and could you send over some of that bean dip? I haven't eaten since breakfast.
I have a whole bowl of jalapeno bean dip for you. How did you survive the rain, Juliet?
Oh, it was fine, actually. It was fine. I'm very happy that the sun has come out. Hello, are you there?
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm in
So
love.
what are you doing? What are you doing? How is it up there in the nice covered area?
No, things are great now that the rain has stopped. Everyone seems to be in a much better mood. The people are running around. It's great.
Now tell me, is that Tom Arnold? Because we can't see from the stage because we're
No, actually, that's veteran television actor Abe Vigoda on stage. No, that is Tom Arnold, and he's upstairs. On stage doing some of his windbag meanderings. He was just a little while ago reciting "I'm a Little Teapot," which had the audience in an uproar because that's a totally stupid poem. Everybody knows that.
Now, what was he saying about Wavy Gravy? Is he now the MC of Woodstock 94?
You know, I haven't heard anything about Wavy Gravy. I was taking a nap during that part of the show.
That was Green Day with Basket Case, and right now I'm here sitting here listening to the wonderful sounds of Melissa Etheridge. She just hit the stage and the crowd is really into her. But what I want to do is I want to show you a little interview that Chris Connolly had with her earlier today. Check it out.
All right, Chris Connolly here in the interview tent talking to Melissa Etheridge. You cited as one of your key influences all this wonderful music that we remember from 1969. What did that mean to you as a young person growing up hearing that stuff?
Well, it was the feeling, it was the soul of the music. That's what, when I started my rock and roll dreams, when I started wanting to be a musician, that's what I related to. That's what I, wanted to be and wanted to have.
You obviously have a substantial political consciousness. You've talked about it before. This event probably less political than the first one. Do you think there still is a sense of a youth culture like there might have been back then?
I think there is. I actually went out into the audience earlier. I braved it and did it. I had to. And there's a feeling out there, a feeling of people coming together for a purpose. Now, it might not be a war like back then or big business, but there's a purpose. They are all together in one sort of feeling, and that's got to be a good thing.
Yes, it is. We're going to stay here in the interview tent with lots more cool stuff. Keep it here.
Hey man, let me tell you, I've seen it all today. I've seen rain, I've seen mud fights, I've seen weddings, we've given away guitars. This is what Woodstock is all about, and I'm so happy that I'm here to experience it. You sit there and you will see much more with our coverage of Woodstock 94.
Welcome back to Woodstock 1994. This is Ed Marquez. Man, it's a whole different thing happening right now. The sun is out. Melissa Etheridge is on stage, and things are just starting to cook in a whole different direction. And my buddy Bill Bellamy's back at home base. Bill, what's going on, man?
Man, I'm just sitting here relaxing. I can't believe the sun came back out, man. I mean, it's looking so beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful day, man. It's totally beautiful. Hey, so far, what's been your favorite thing?
Well, I think the wedding, man. I've seen a wedding here, and I thought that was really romantic. Also, I've given away a guitar today, and it was some really interesting moshing going on, as they call it here, mud moshing, people diving all in the mud. There's a lot of mud people walking around.
A lot of mud people. I think my favorite part of the day was the marshmallow treats, man. A little 9-year-old boy named Sammy just came up to me and said, Mr. Sensio, I want you to have these marshmallow treats.
He did?
No, man, I'm just playing. It's been a great day.
Well, thanks a lot, Ed. I'm Bill Bellamy, and I got a lot of good stuff for you guys if you stay tuned. What I have at 5:30 is a treat for those at home. You can order some Woodstock items. We call it the goods, so make sure you stick around for that. And right now, I think you deserve a great video from Pearl Jam. Here it is.
And I'm Tabitha Soren. Welcome to the Week in Rock, coming to you live from Woodstock 94, where we're halfway through day 2 of the festival, a day when things began looking an awful lot like Woodstock 69. The rain that had been threatening most of the day finally came at about 3:20 p.m. during a smokin', and I do mean smokin' set by Cypress Hill. The rain got torrential for a while, but it hardly dampened the enthusiasm of the crowd, which organizers say is between 200 and 250,000. Organizers also admit that some of them appear to have gotten in for free, just like Woodstock 69.
And Cypress Hill was part of a North Stage lineup that today also saw performances from Joe Cocker, Blind Melon, the Rollins Band, and Melissa Etheridge. You can hear a Janis Joplin tribute right behind me. Tom Arnold and Chris Farley also showed up as guest MCs, while the Cranberries and the band played the smaller South Stage. Here are some highlights.
Just pour some tea for two and speak my point of view, but it's not sane. Oh no, it's not sane. Oh no, it's not sane. Insane in the membrane. Are you going insane?
All right, just some of the highlights from Saturday afternoon Woodstock 94 lineup. Still to come tonight, the sure-to-be memorable segue from Crosby, Stills & Nash to Nine Inch Nails, plus Metallica and Aerosmith, with Primus and Salt and Pepper on the South Stage.
One other music note, Alice in Chains, who canceled their scheduled appearance here due to unspecified medical problems, are here backstage, minus singer Lane Staley. Last night's main stage set ended way past midnight with Violent Femmes. Over at the South Stage, Ravestock began a short time later with The Orb and Delight performing. And while that was going on, our own Kennedy was out and about until past sunrise, finding out what 200,000 people were doing all night. Take a look.
Kennedy here at Woodstock 94. Now, there were upwards of 250,000 people here, and the music has stopped. It's early in the morning. There's a film playing called Clerks, and everyone seems to be sleeping. Where do the reality biters go when the music is gone? Let's find out. Excuse me, what do you do when the music's not on? Good morning, America! Now remember, this is someone's home for 3 days. Surprise! Would you say your haircut is a Caesar do?
Yes, I guess so.
Hi, we're with the DEA. What do you make of that? Yeah, Advil. Advil. Well, I think it's about time to take some little housewarming gift, don't you? Hi, how are you? Hi, I brought you some pizza. Have some, there you go.
Eat this up.
Sir, what goes on after the music is done at Woodstock?
Try and get some sleep.
Little love making?
No,
Little cookie bacon?
no.
Little,
Get out of here, maybe.
excuse me,
But
what are you guys smoking?
cigarettes.
Okay. Now, Woodstock happens once every 25 years. Why are you asleep?
Why am I asleep? I'm not. I was, though, a minute ago.
Why aren't you at the rave party? Are you a fan of house music? Man, this place is dead. We tried waking people up. We're hearing the voice of God. I think it's time to go to the rave. What do you say about the rave? Taking the secret back roads here in order to get to the rave. Oh, we don't want to run over anyone. Wow, this is one of my favorite songs. It's Kennedy here, and we have definitely made it to the rave. I don't think they had a rave like this back in '69. I don't think they had the ambient music and the orb. Pardon me. I think I better dance now. Where'd you get that funky little suit there, mister?
I made it myself.
Are you circumcised?
No.
I can tell. Let's dance. So, does this whole rave thing bring out your feminine side?
What?
Woo! Is this better than Woodstock?
No! This is Woodstock!
Are you having a good time?
Yeah, man!
Are you glad you're staying up all night?
Yeah, man!
The sun has risen. The rave is over. We're here at Woodstock. What did you do last night?
Raved.
Right on. Rave on, babe. What'd you do?
I slept a bit.
All right, and a lot of people are still sleeping. We're here to wake them up. The night is over, but Woodstock has only just begun.
I'm sure most of those people she woke up will never forget Kennedy, though some of them might like to. In much more serious news, this morning we were informed of Woodstock 94's first fatality, and as far as we know, it's only one so far. 44-year-old Joseph Russell of West Babylon, New York, was found unconscious in his tent at one of the campgrounds on site. Died later at a local hospital. He went into cardiac arrest due to complications from diabetes.
All right, and the first Woodstock 94 related death took place early Friday morning in Westchester County, about an hour south of here, when a 19-year-old girl bicycling to the festival from Long Island, New York, was struck and killed by a car. Now, we've also had a report of a 20-year-old man here who went into respiratory arrest and was in critical condition at a local hospital, but drugs were reportedly not involved. There's also been a steady stream of people being carried from the main stage mosh pit on stretchers, though medics here are saying that none of the neck injuries have been serious.
In happier Woodstock 94 news, there have been no reported on-site arrests. And this afternoon, a pregnant woman was rushed to a local hospital, but it turned out to be false labor.
Congratulations going out to Mo and Victoria. I just realized watching that I went to college with Mo. At any rate, we asked them what they were going to do with their honeymoon. They said, hey, we're going to stick around at Woodstock. I don't know how much privacy they're going to get, but there is the free love aspect. And the free love aspect's going on all over here. People are having a great time. The rain didn't deter anybody. They just sort of decided to enjoy it. And since we do have another rainstorm headed this way, they might have to enjoy that as well. And we will keep you up to date on how things are going from out here in the field. Back to you, Tabitha.
Welcome back to the Week in Rock, live from Woodstock 94. Right now, the fully clothed and mud-free Juliet Honan is at our platform, halfway out into the crowd to tell us about some people with a very personal connection to the whole legacy of the Woodstock Festival. Juliet?
Thanks, Tabitha. Well, of course, Woodstock 1969 may mean little to this generation, but it does mean something to 4 young people, and that's because their parents actually performed at the original Woodstock. We talked to them a little bit about the event that means so much to their parents' generation.
My mother is Grace Slick, and my father is Paul Kantner, and they played with the Jefferson Airplane.
You can ride inside our car.
My dad is Country Joe McDonald.
My parents are Dominique and Robbie Robertson.
My dad's Bill Kreutzmann, who is a founding member and has played with the Grateful Dead for 30 years. I was actually taken to the Woodstock Festival at 3 months because my parents couldn't find a babysitter.
Right after I was born, we moved to Woodstock. It was very natural. It was very organic. Everybody was nice and had a lot of hair.
Well, the best memory I don't have of it is the one my dad told me. Is they had a sound guy at the time who was named Osley, who was more famous for making acid in the 60s. And crazy enough, they let him do sound. So it starts to rain, and they're playing on a steel stage. So every time Weir or Pigpen or Garcia touched their guitars, it got huge shocks. They were also picking up the radio frequencies from all the FM, from all the walkie-talkies, which they used in Spinal Tap.
My mom hated the bathroom situation, and I think it freaked her out that she was in the middle of 500,000 people.
It's 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for?
His solo performance was just simply because they, the schedule was blown, and they didn't have anybody. I think it was even your parents that were like having trouble getting in from the hotel or whatever the case may be, and they were supposed to go on, and somebody came up and said, "Go on," and the guy came running up and handed him a guitar, and he goes, "Well, I don't have a strap." The guy came and ran over and like tied some string to it, and then he goes, "Well, I don't have a pick," and they gave him a matchbook, and then they just shoved him out there, and they said, he said he was just totally, absolutely terrified.
Here we go now.
This is the dress my mom wore at Woodstock, along with some white bell-bottom pants and some shoes, or maybe not some shoes. And it still has the sweat marks, has every part of Woodstock you can imagine. This is a funny picture of Bob Dylan and my oldest sister. I was taken inside our house at Woodstock.
So this right here is the original Woodstock ticket. Very interesting. Note, $8. $8, total $24. My father said in an interview the other day that they were talking about corporate Woodstock and blah, 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 and he said, well, you never know, the walls might still come down, which I thought was pretty funny. I mean, you never know. I mean, I'd hate to underestimate my generation.
Forget generation, this is like Generation Next, I think.
Generation Next, that's so good.
Perfect.
Oh,
Generation
awesome.
Next. That's what we are.
And Justin, Delphine, and Seven, who you just saw in that package, are actually here at Woodstock 94. They came across country in a bus from Los Angeles. We haven't seen them yet, but how difficult could it be? Chris?
Good question, Juliet, although somebody apparently has spotted Seven backstage. But you know, it wouldn't necessarily be any easier to find them backstage, as I discovered during this fully caffeinated excursion through its many hangouts. Every bit as populous as the 10 areas, but a lot more complicated, the backstage area at Woodstock 94. A thicket of highways that makes it look like a MASH unit run amok. Media facilities, catering, first aid stuff, artist hangouts, a whole lot more. Let us give you a taste of the Woodstock you won't see on stage. All right, this backstage area is so complicated, covers so much ground, has so many things in different areas that the first thing you've got to know is how to get around. The key mode of transportation for most people, this wacky little golf cart. Other ways to get around, we got mountain bikes for those who are more athletically inclined, forklift trucks if you're lifting some major things, all-terrain vehicles, school buses if you're parking outside the site, need to get in, or if you just need to get around in a big hurry, good old-fashioned rubber soles. All right, as important as it is that Woodstock 94 is a success with its audiences here, it's also important that the mainstream media feel it's a successful event. So as you can see, there are lots of satellite uplink trucks, there are lots of places for correspondents to be filing reports. Notice, for example, from this position, a correspondent can be seen to stand in front of the tents there, or stand in front of the hundreds of thousands of people who are watching the action on one of the stages. Okay, we're now in the main press tent where, if you see behind me, one of the press briefings is going on to the assembled daily media, people from radio, people from local newspapers and such from all across the country. They're getting updates on the traffic situation here, the basic attendance, any police problems there might be, any health situations, just kind of getting the word and going out. You see an enormous high-tech situation behind me too, lots of camera crews, enormous amount of power books, people really plugged in, fax machines, topographical maps of the area, anything possible to make sure that people know what's happening in these parts. All right, this is the catering line, and all those techniques you learned back in high school in terms of getting food come in real handy right here. 16,000 meals a day are coming out of a place like this. This is the main kitchen here backstage at Woodstock. Lots of stuff getting made for all sorts of people to eat. Artists, backstage talent, all the guys who are working on the crews and stuff. And as you see, this stuff gets made in a hurry. Jack, what are you making here?
We're doing a curry sauce for chicken cordon bleu for tonight. And then we're doing some grilled steaks with some baby carrots. Vegetarian burritos tonight.
All right, well, after all of our rambling and stomping backstage, we finally arrived backstage, where I figure my stature as an MTV guy, my totally kicking all-access laminates, and the fact that I'm a close personal friend of whatever this band is ought to get me backstage. Come with me. Here we go, right here. VIP? No. VIP 1, 2. All right, how about staff? Staff, I'm a staff guy. All right, let me just try one other thing. Look, stage acts, say no.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, gee. Well, thanks. I'm just sure it had something to do with my hair. Just a funny feeling.
They never did let you in?
Never did. No, I'm heading to the mud pit instead. Anyway, that's going to do it for this edition of The Week in Rock.
We'll have new editions of The Week in Rock live from Woodstock 94 tomorrow morning at 8:30 and 11:30.
And MTV's live coverage of the festival returns at 8 p.m. tonight.
We'll see you then.
MTV's Best of Woodstock 94. Right now, it's time for some industrial strength rock and roll.
You know, Saturday night featured one of the more curious musical segues of the entire festival. Crosby, Stills, and Nash preceding 9 Inch Nails, who were covered head to toe in mud. And backstage, head nail Trent Reznor explained how he and the band got down in it.
I accidentally tripped Danny and pushed his face into the mud, and then he retaliated by body slamming me.
And then David Crosby got in there with us with some mayonnaise and some tape.
Really?
And it was insane.
Hey, John Sensio here. We're at the mud mosh pit. It's a little different than the regular mosh pit. People are covered with mud. You can't tell if they're wearing clothes or what. What's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica, did you mean to get this muddy?
No, they threw me in.
Yeah! Did you get dragged in the mud?
No, I walked in.
You did this intentionally?
Yeah, I followed mud people in here.
What does that mean, my people? Who are your people?
Mud people.
It's just like a tribe you have?
Yeah. We're everywhere.
How's your family gonna think about seeing you all muddy like this?
They're gonna kill me.
They're gonna kill you. Why's that?
I'm not supposed to be here.
What's your name?
Kathy.
Kathy the Mud Girl. Did you mean to get in the mud?
Sorta.
The mud people live. All these people think they're gonna stay clean. Woodstock 94. Right here. This is it.
Are you one of the guys who was tearing the people into the mud? Were you taking the people into the mud?
New Jacks, they gotta come in.
I noticed some people got dragged into the mud. Did you see that?
Yeah.
What's that all about? Someone walks by and they drag them into the mud?
We're just trying to make everybody like us.
Hey man, look at my back. I got mud all over my back. This is Mudville. Let me tell you something. These people aren't just jumping in the mud. They're doing mud jump rope. They're doing mud jump in the air, mud volleyball, man. Only mud, 1994 Woodstock. John Sensio here, man, reporting. Check it out.
Feeling.
Right now we have my friend Lou. Lou will do anything. Lou. Lou, I want you to
to eat some mud. Lou, eat some mud. Eat some mud. Just eat some mud. Lou, in your mouth. Eat it. Now do a flip. Do a flip, Lou. Do a flip. Do a flip. Okay, Lou, eat some more mud. Eat some more mud. Another flip, another flip. He's driving our bus home tonight.